On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
I am laughing. If people don't know, there are so many ways you can listen to Jack FM in general and this show in particular, Jordan. Can you name 2 ways that people can listen to this show?
Well, it's a radio, so in the car. We have an app.
Give us one more. Go on, one more.
There's Alexa. You can say, play Jack FM.
Yeah.
Sorry if anyone's Alexa's, just...
Alexa, play Radio 1. And people can also listen on the website.
Yes.
But when we do this show, more often than not, I stream it on YouTube.
Right.
So you can watch the show. I don't know why people would want to do that. I've not got my head around it yet, but we're doing it. If you go to youtube.com/Iain Lee, I've already had to ban someone in the chat. This is the internet for you.
703.
703. Someone has been banned from the chat. Can I do a joke? This isn't my joke. This was sent to me by someone else.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's, like, considering the time, as long as it's breakfast friendly, I'd say.
I think it's breakfast friendly.
Okay.
If you join the queue now, it's a wait of about 25 years.
God. Yeah, okay.
No, not my joke. Not my joke. I'm not going to say whose joke that was for fear of getting in trouble.
Oh.
Jordan, come on. We'll talk about the funeral a bit later on because I'm fascinated. But the phone in is, what were people doing instead of watching the funeral? We'll go into that a bit later on because I imagine lots of people watched the funeral. That's fantastic. I didn't. And I did something else. I watched about 3 minutes of it and I went, I'm only watching this because I feel like I'm supposed to be watching this. I have no desire to watch this. So, I'll do something else. So 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. What were you doing instead of watching the funeral? People are already getting offended by that question. There's no reason to. The other thing is, Jordan, I've got a cold for like the first time in a year. Thank the wonderful lockdown, which I loved. Every second of it.
I love the lockdowns.
Wasn't it good? Yeah. I went mad for the first 3 weeks because I genuinely thought we were all going to die. And then once I got into it, it was great.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I was still working, so my commute at the time, I could get to work if I hit all the green lights. I think I'd get to work in about 6 minutes.
You were driving to work during lockdown?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, I was still allowed because journalists were classed as key workers.
You were. Key workers. I was working from home and then I lost my job. It was a great time. Why are we talking about... I'm going to be even more confused than usual today. Why were we talking about lockdown?
Because, oh my God, I can't remember.
Oh my God, what's happening to us?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up on this sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Hot damn, see you licking frosting from your own hands. Want another taste? I'm begging, yes, ma'am. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land, dry land. Oh, waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up on this sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy.
everybody. Good morning. What a morning it is too. We've got some great stuff coming up, but hats off to the British judicial system. Thank you, guys. Stalker went to prison for 5 years on Friday. Guy that tried to ruin my life. Life is free. And we're going to celebrate life today. We got, I think it's a 7-year-old coming on in about 25, 30 minutes.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
01865 575 106. You can call about anything you want this morning. Anything. But what were you doing instead of watching the funeral? I'm reading a book about The Who. Pretend like you're in a war. I forget bands that have banjaxed themselves, right? Bands that have made so many wrong turns in their career. I give you the Who made loads of wrong turns in their career. The Kinks, man, they did that a lot. The Kinks, their back catalogue is very, very patchy. The Beach Boys as well. I mean, dear God, the Beach Boys in the 80s and the 90s. Seriously, you know those guys? Morning, dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. I'm here every weekday from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. talking absolute nonsense. If this is the first time you've ever listened, my God, how did you stumble on this? Go back to whence you came. Yeah, go back to whence you came. I'm not afraid of that. It's a breakfast phoning show, I think, unlike any other breakfast phoning show certainly in the UK at the moment, potentially the world. If there is one like this in the world, please let me know, because I would like to listen to it. Imagine the only radio show I would like to listen to is the one that I'm doing, and I can never listen to it. I'm like Narcissus, gazing at his own reflection. Every time I bend down to kiss it, the picture... Right? Have I got that right? Maybe not quite the same. I got cold, expect a lot of sniffing today. Not like that. Steady. It's 2022, for God's sakes. You can call in about absolutely anything you want. That's what makes this show so different from any of the other breakfast shows, and I'm going to say it, any of the other radio shows that are out there. Try it now, right? Call up about anything you want. 01 865 575 106. Call in about anything you want right now. You'll get on the air. I promise it. I promise it. Hello, everybody who's watching on the YouTube, youtube.com/Iain Lee. Busy packed room there today. One thing I do want to know is, what were you doing instead of watching the funeral? I watched about 30 seconds of it. No, about 3 minutes. To be fair, about 3 minutes of it. And it was just people moving very slowly. I thought I'd save it until it was all done and then watch it at like triple speed. But I watched about 3 minutes of it, and then I thought, I'm only watching this because I feel like I have to watch it. I feel like I have to watch it. So I stopped watching it, and I watched a documentary about German fraud and some company called Wirecard. Then I started watching the Johnny Hallyday documentary. Yeah, so while the Queen's funeral was going on, I was watching Johnny Hallyday. Most of you going, Sacre bleu, où est le Hallyday? So you can call in about anything. Good morning, caller.
Hello there.
Yes?
How you doing?
What you got?
I honestly, I thought I'd be getting through some sort of switchboard sort of scenario before I go on there.
There is no switchboard. There is no switchboard scenario. You are on air now. Yes.
Oh, okay. Is there any scenario?
Sorry?
Is there any scenario?
Go on.
Sir, can I just want to say that I'm not going to mention the recent things that have been going on, but you are my hero.
Thank you very much indeed. I will take that. There we go. And I'm your hero because...
You say that as you like,
So what?
You're my hero, and there's something you can do about it.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy your 5 years behind bars. This is Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Getting in a French vibe today for a couple of reasons. One, instead of watching the Queen's funeral, I watched a documentary about Johnny Hallyday. Most of you won't know who Johnny Hallyday is. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Iain. I have some bad news for you, I'm afraid.
What's your name? By the way, there are people in the YouTube chat calling me racist for allowing you on. I don't think that's racist. What's your name, caller?
My name is Raoul.
Is what, sorry? Raoul. Okay, Raoul. Yep. And whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Lyon.
Lyon. Okay. This is this music is quite apt. Then carry on, Raoul.
Yes, I'm sorry to break your heart, but there are many DJ like you in France where they talk crap, and the callers they call and they talk the crap also. It's very much the same. There's Pedro Gonzalez from Lyon. He plays piano at the same time.
Pedro, hang on. Pedro Gonzalez.
Yes.
And both, I think Pedro Gonzalez and Raoul are potentially more Spanish in origin.
It's a multicultural place in France, you know.
That's true. They love it over there.
It's a little bit the same.
Yeah. Who else? So he plays piano while he does it. Who else have you got?
Oh, you mean the DJ who talks the clap? Oh, so many. There's also Johnny Snack.
Johnny Snack?
No, Johnny Snack. He's based out of Saint-Etienne.
Okay, don't say the C word anymore. How many? How many? Because I was saying I thought this breakfast show was unique in the world, but you're telling me France is full of people like me.
So many talking. Not much of the common sense.
Not much of the common sense. I was watching a documentary yesterday about Johnny Hallyday.
Exactly for sure.
Are you a fan of Johnny Hallyday?
Yes, he's not too bad. He's probably like most of your English singer, but better.
Okay. And your favourite Johnny Hallyday song?
The original, of course. Well, boo boo.
Can you? Because that was a big song in France. Could you sing it for us?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have the music? If you find the music for Uele Boo Boo, I will sing it, of course.
Okay, Uele Boo Boo. Okay, let's see. Uele Boo Boo. Hang on.
The DJ in France, they find the music much faster.
I know, but I've got to get my French. I've got to get my French keyboard out, my AZERTY keyboard instead of my QWERTY. Okay, here we go. Just going to get past the adverts, then we're going to play. We're going to play it. Okay. Hang on a second. Skip the ads. Here we go.
It's not the remix, no.
No. It's the original. Come in whenever you want.
Daisy KB.
Depuis longtemps, j'ai cherché le boubou, mais le boubou, c'est pas près d'ici.
What a load of rubbish! What a load of rubbish! What a terrible start to the show.
I fear we're facing a problem. You love me no longer. I know, and maybe there is nothing that I can do to make you do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought just stick to another man, a man that surely deserves me. But
Doesn't that one end? Close your eyes. Which one's that? There's one that ends close your eyes. I used to love the Cardigans, and now I don't love them so much. It's fun. It's funny, isn't it? Here we go. Here's another. We've got a lot of phone-ins this morning. So what were you doing instead of watching the funeral? Also, albums that at the time you just thought were great. You could not stop listening to them on repeat. We'll have that again. We'll have that again. And then as life happens, you drift away from those records. And you stop playing them, and then you forget about them. And then several years later, you go, oh, I used to love First Band on the Moon by the Cardigans. I'll have some of that. I used to love K by Cooler Shaker. I used to love Wake Up Boo by the Boo Radleys. And then you put it on and go, yeah, you get to track 4 and go, different times. Albums that you used to be obsessed with that you can hardly listen to now. 865 575 106. Jordan's up next with the news. So Jordan, let's not. Jordan, did you watch the Queen's funeral yesterday?
I did. I was here. I was working, reading the news for people.
Oh, okay. All right, reading the news for people.
Yes.
I'm glad you put that. I thought it was for dogs, but okay, that's good to know.
I mean, they might listen to me. I don't know.
Oh, mate, news for dogs. There's a feature. So did you watched it all day, did you?
I watched it till about 12 o'clock. So
at night?
I watched, lunchtime. So I watched the build-up and then I watched the ceremony. And then, when the last post sounded, I was like, right, I need to go and do my bulletin as
okay,
well. So.
All right. What'd you make of it?
It was drawn out. I'm not going to lie.
It was long, wasn't
it?
It was long. I
mean, the doors opened at 9 o'clock for people to take their seats, and I was like, "Wait, hold on, it's not supposed to start till 11." People were taking their seats at 9. I was like, "Wow!" But then, obviously, thinking security-wise,
I didn't watch it. I watched a documentary about Johnny Hallyday. Do you know who Johnny Hallyday is?
I have no idea.
Johnny Hallyday. I love saying Johnny Hallyday.
I can tell your face is just lighting up.
It should be, if you're in Britain, it should be Johnny Hallyday. But he's French, so it's Johnny Hallyday. He's the French Elvis, the French Cliff.
Right.
And the French Elvis again. And there's a documentary about him. Let's have a little listen. This is what Johnny Hallyday sounds like. Here we go. I mean, he sounds crap, but... Here we go, Johnny Hallyday, Rock and Roll Man.
Il est entré sur la scène de ma vie, dans le soleil d'un projecteur. Je n'étais qu'un enfant, mais alors j'ai compris l'envie qui...
Tell me one other station in the world right now that's playing Rock and Roll Man by Johnny Hallyday.
J'étais un rock and roll man.
I mean, yep, that's something.
So that's what I was doing yesterday, and I tell you why I gave myself permission to. I watched a documentary about Wirecard because I watched 5 minutes of the funeral, and it was boring, and I wasn't enjoying it. And then I saw on Twitter the Emoji Movie was trending. Did you see this?
Yeah, because Channel 5 had decided to put loads of other things on.
Channel 5 was showing the Emoji Movie, and were getting praised for it, and I thought, oh. It's this weird kind of hysteria, this mindset. Oh, I don't have to watch the Queen's funeral. I can do whatever it is I want to do. So I watched a documentary about Johnny Hallyday. So that's my thing. 018. Thank you very much, Jordan. 01865 575 106. What did you watch instead of the funeral? Oh, we got a 7-year-old coming up after this.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just up? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just
Here we go. Here we go. Bow, bow. What a morning. There's always a delay there, and I don't know why. I apologise, I'm sniffly and snuffly today, and so I'm going to be sniffing in your ears. I will try and do it off air, but you know. So we have this little... I'm not a big fan of regular features, but this one seems to have evolved, and I love it. I'm an old man, I'm 50 next year, and I don't know what young people think. So every morning about this time, I invite a young person on to find out what the heck is going on in the world. And this morning, it's Finley. Good morning, Finley.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm feeling great.
You're feeling what?
Great.
Now, I just spoke to your dad, and he said there wasn't much sleep last night. What was going on? Was it party time?
No, I just... yeah... I think I had too much cup of tea.
You had too much cup of tea?
Did I have cup of tea? Yeah.
You shouldn't drink cups of tea. Was it just before bed?
Yes.
You absolute lunatic. You don't drink cups of tea before bed for two reasons. One, it keeps you awake. Two, you might need to go to the toilet in the night.
Exactly what happened.
Exactly. Listen, when you get older, that happens more and more and more. So you are, let me get this right, you're 7 years old.
Yep.
Now, your dad told me that you know jokes. Do you know jokes?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, are you sure you're not an old man doing a young person's voice?
Nope.
You sure you're not like 65 years old?
I'm not.
You sound very mature for a 7-year-old, which is a great thing. All right. Let's have a joke. Go on, give us one of your jokes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
App.
Hang on, did you say axe?
App.
Act who?
I'm not a poo.
Oh, we
You
go.
are.
A poo. All right. Okay. Whoa, you've got fans in the background, Finley. Who's that?
Pardon?
There's someone screaming in the background. Who's that?
My sister.
Your sister. How old is your sister?
She's about 7 months old.
And do you love her?
Oh, yeah.
Is she? Because I'm an old man. I like babies, but I don't know. Do 7-year-olds like babies?
Yes, of course we do.
Okay. Oh, good. I like. Do you know what, Finley? I like you a lot. Have you got another joke for us?
I think so.
If you
I'll
have
think one up.
You think one up. Go on. You take your time. There's no rush. No one's listening. It's just me and you here.
Oh, what did the tree say to the other tree?
What? I don't know. What did the tree say to the other tree?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone! You're a lot funnier than my team, I'll tell you that. Can I ask, Finley, on a serious question, what have you made about all of the stuff with the Queen over the last few days, last week or so?
What did you say?
What have you felt and what have you thought about the Queen? And it doesn't matter if you haven't felt or thought anything about it. I was just curious if it had impacted you.
It feels a bit sad.
It feels a bit sad, does it? Yeah. Okay. But are you able to talk to your parents about that and teachers and stuff?
Yeah.
Good. I get it. It's a bit sad. It's a bit weird, but it's good that you can talk to people. Now, I believe that you're a big fan of robots. You collect robots.
Oh yeah, I have a whole line of them from big to small in my bedroom.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this. I want the smallest one, the mediumest one, and the biggest one. What are they?
The biggest one I have is what do you call it? Power Man.
Power Man. Okay, good. Yeah. The
mediumest one.
Yeah.
Is Power Man Junior.
Okay, I don't know why that's made me laugh. That's tickled my pickle. Okay, and what's the smallest one?
The smallest one is a Lego. Is R2D2.
Lego R2D2.
Exactly.
Okay, your house is going to be destroyed by a typhoon. Your house is going to get knocked down. You can only save one robot. Which robot are you saving? You got 3 seconds. Optimus Prime. All right, listen, Finley, I've really enjoyed talking to you this morning. Is there any of your friends or anybody you want to say hello to?
Ben.
Ben? Okay, that's it. Ben. Final thing, Finley, would you mind introducing the next record for me?
Yep.
It is a song called 2 Doors Down by the Mystery Jets. 2 Doors Down by the Mystery Jets.
Okay.
So you introduce it when you say, coming up next, it's 2 Doors Down by the Mystery Jets.
Coming up next is 2 Doors Down by the Mystery Jets.
You did it, Finley! You're going to take my job! Thank you so much!
I think I'm in love with the girl next door. It's driving me crazy, I can't take it anymore. I hear her playing the drums late at night. The neighbours complain, but that's the kind of girl I like. And maybe I should call her up, invite her around. Or maybe I should move to another town. But when I hear those drums late at night, I know I'm in love with a girl who lives 2 doors down. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love. She and her friends sit at the back of the bus, but I'm always too shy to work the courage up. I hear that she likes to dance around the room to a worn-out 12-inch marquee moon. But maybe I should say what's up, invite her around, take her for a spin around the town. 'Cause when I hear those drums late at night, I know I'm in love with a girl who lives 2 doors down. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. Maybe I should call her up, invite her around, and one day we could move to another town. 'Cause when I hear those drums late at night, I know I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with a girl who lives. I think I'm in love with a girl who
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just about to retweet something that Danny Baker's retweeted. It is Lost in Space, the old 60s TV series, but they swear in it because they don't know it's a swear word. Anyway, I'll retweet that. Morning, caller!
Excuse me, I just get up the garbage there with the Danny Baker thing.
Is it Zippy?
Yeah.
Is Zippy calling us?
No, it's Ronnie here.
Ronnie who? Ronnie Barber?
No. I digress. Come on now.
No, it's Jimmy Savile. You can't do Jimmy Savile impressions.
No. It's Ronnie Corbett.
That's not Ronnie Corbett. This is Ronnie Corbett. I was talking to the producer. There are... one thing that's disappointing me with the Queen dying... I mean, that's disappointing me in itself. And with Prince Charles becoming king and Prince William becoming the Prince of Wales and Prince Andrew being a massive celebrity around the world, one thing that's upset me is people saying the royal family aren't in touch. The royal family don't know what it's like to be a real human being. They're out of touch. They are different to us. How can they identify with us? Well, I've got a story that I'm going to read to you, Jordan, if that's okay.
Yep, go ahead.
That shows that they do identify. They are just normal people. I have to turn my back on you to read it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Don't flick the V's and don't give me the L. So here we go. This is in the Mirror. King Charles had no idea what cling film was and shrieked the first time he saw it.
Okay.
We've all had kitchen nightmares before, getting stressed while cooking a risotto and struggling to find the... I'm going to be coughing a lot. I do apologise, I've got a cold. And struggling to find the right utensils or serving dishes. Serving dishes? Like plates, right? And so it turns out, as the new King of England, who had no idea what cling film was and shrieked the first time he saw it. According to someone who's written a book about it, he shrieked and trembled when first coming into contact with cling film.
Sorry, someone's written a book about cling film.
No, hang on. I think the book is about Prince Charles. Yes, it's about King Prince...
I was about to say that is going to be one boring book if it's a book about cling film.
Do you know what? It's the kind of rubbish I'd read, though, John. I tell you that. Here we go. The book reads, he walked into the dining room and shrieked. Fearing the worst, Camilla dashed in after him, fearing the worst. The worst would be like he'd been murdered or something, right?
I mean, if he shrieked, shriek's quite shrill and high-pitched.
Let's try and do a Prince Charles shriek. I'll go first. I'm Prince Charles. How would you do it?
I mean, a shriek.
That wasn't a shriek, was it?
Yeah, I'd say shriek's more like high-pitched, surely. So he'd be like, ah!
Okay, yeah, that's more of a shriek. You're right. Yeah, spot on. Okay. So fearing the worst. The worst, you're right?
Just laughing at us shrieking on it.
You've got an actual talent. I'm just a gob on a stick. And you, right. The worst would be that someone had broken in or he'd pooed himself. Those are the worst two things that can happen to a man. Camilla dashed in after him. What's this? Asked her husband, pointing at the food. It's cling film, darling, she replied.
The long pause.
That's the end of that story. Okay, but then it goes on. Charles changes clothes 4 times a day. I might do it once a day. I get up and get dressed, and then when I go home, I'm doing some kind of like important work, so I'll put a shirt on.
Yeah,
but that's that. He likes. Okay, well there we go. That's the cling film story there. If you've ever been scared of cling film,
quite anticlimactic.
It was a little bit actually. Yeah. Here's what I need to do, Jordan, is I need to read these stories before I read them out loud, and I can only apologise to the listeners. Excitingly, coming up at 8:30, we're going to be talking about fog lights.
Okay,
you ready for it?
Not really, but okay.
It's coming!
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
I got me a car
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Listeners, Iain Lee's Rude Awakening here every... You can tell I've never really done music radio, I don't understand it. Every weekday morning between 7 and 10, except for yesterday, weird day, bank holiday, the funeral of the Queen. What did you do instead of watching it? I told you I watched a documentary about a German money laundering thing, and then I watched the documentary about Johnny Hallyday, the French Cliff Richard. That was my day. I was in bed, get this right, I was in bed yesterday about 5:30 in the evening, not for a doze, for sleep, for actual sleep. That's what I was doing. That's where this old man, and I was talking to Finley earlier, boy oh boy, as you get closer to 50, you don't have go to the loo a lot at night time. I have a stinking cold. I do apologise for that. The shows are always a little bit... You wait, I'm going to buy some Night Nurse today. And you wait, the shows when I'm on Night Nurse, they're always a little bit loosey-goosey. This is the only breakfast show in the world where you can call in about absolutely anything you want. Serious, light, dumb, stupid, heartfelt, I really don't mind. Even rubbish Ronnie Corbett impressions I will take. 01865 575 106. 01865 575 106. The two things I've thrown out there are albums that you used to love, but then when you've gone back to them recently, you go, oh my God, what was that about? Wake Up Boo by the Boo Radleys. K by Kula Shaker. Why was I so obsessed with that? 01865 575 106. And also, what were you doing instead of watching the funeral? 01865 575 106, or you can text. Start your text with the word Jack 81400. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7 on Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
See the face on the billboard. Well, that man is me. he knows me, and he knows I'm right. He knows, oh yes, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. I've been talking to Jesus all my life, and he's been telling me everything's gonna be alright, alright. Jesus, he knows me. Jesus, he knows me, he knows. Jesus, he knows me.
Okay, not my joke, but apparently if you join the queue now, wait about 25 hours. Not my joke, guys, not my joke. Anyone seen our producer? Anyone seen Will? You seen? Is Will around anywhere?
I have not seen Will this morning yet.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much indeed. Hope he's all right. Well, 1865 575 106. You can call in about anything. Lots of ways you can listen to the show today. Go to jackfm.co.uk. Alexa, play Jack FM. Download the Jack FM app, or you can go and watch the show. YouTube.com/Iain Lee. YouTube.com/IAINLEE. I've got the first cold I've had in, I don't know, a year? 18 months? Remember, because of lockdown. That's why we were talking about lockdown. An hour and a half later, I've remembered. That's why we were talking about lockdown, because... Jeez. Flippin' heck, man. I haven't even started on the night nurse yet. I'm getting that today. Because... people in the chat, stop it. Because during lockdown, nobody got ill. Okay, apart from the people that got seriously ill.
People did get COVID.
People got very seriously ill. Well, apart from the COVID, all right. Now, imagine I'm a right, said Fred. No, nobody got ill. Right, nobody got ill. It was a hoax. No, apart from the people that got COVID, and apart from the people that were seriously ill and couldn't have their operations, I'll get to the funny bit. Apart from those bits, hang on a second, we got a caller. Hello, caller. Oh, hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes?
Oh, are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah, well, I hope so, yeah. I come to recite my poem.
Oh, no. We don't... Here's the radio rule that I established to make it nice.
No, honestly, it's not... I know you're thinking, but it's not. It's nothing like that.
No, it's a poem. And my rule is, and this has always been my rule, Jordan, and it's a solid rule to keep, no poems on the radio.
Okay, well, that's fair enough, yeah. I don't think Wilfred Owen would agree with that, but yeah, that's fair enough.
You don't think who? With what now?
Wilfred Owen,
Wilfred Owen's been dead since for about 100 years. So we're not going to. Yeah, we're not going to recite Dulce et Decorum Est, are we? Flippin' heck. Yeah, I know my Wilfred Owen. No. Here's the thing about poetry, right? It's all rubbish. Even the stuff that everyone thinks is good is rubbish. Homemade poetry, the tune for homemade poetry is da 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 da.
This is my philosophy. Yeah, I know what I know these rules. I abide by these things.
What rules?
I was expecting a butt then.
Yeah, butts.
I did our thing. I abide by these things. I think Wilfred Owen and Tennyson is all rubbish.
Is the tune to your poem this? Da da di da di da 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 di da di da 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 di da di da 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 di da di da. Is that the tune?
Oh, you've got me now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Morning, Will.
Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
Fair play, yeah.
So
I'm trying to be clever and stuff, but it's not working.
The poems. Here's the thing, right? And I'm not aiming this directly at you. I'm aiming this at all poems. And thank you, everyone. Thank you. Well, no, you're hearing it like that. That's not as. There was the shriek when Prince Charles saw cling film. It sounds like it to you, but I swear to you... Well, I don't need to swear anything. I'm not. I'm aiming it to all poets, including Siegfried Sassoon, who actually wrote Dulce et Decorum Est. Thank you to everyone who corrected me. Intellectual audience.
Oh, you're so fucking flat.
Whoa! Goodbye. Apologies for that bad language, everybody. That's not what we do. We don't do poetry. We don't do swear words. Sorry if anyone was offended. Here we go. All right. Morning, Will.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hang on.
Morning.
Good morning, Jordan.
Morning, Jordan.
I've got a cold. I cannot be. Good morning, Will. You remembered my name. The other guy, Will. Okay. Can I do this joke for the last time today? If you join the queue now, they reckon the wait's about 25 years. Okay, that's that joke gone. It's not mine. That's done now. That's out of the way. So, again, apologies for the language before that. We don't. That's not what this show is about. So I'm sorry if you had young ears and you had to explain that one away. Although, let's be honest, guys, kids know all of the swear words. They know all. Well, my boys who are 10 and 12, there's one swear word they don't know yet. So tempted to gift it to them, and say, I can make you, for one day, the most powerful people in the playground. Have this. I never forget my kid.
And then give them detention?
No, they get detention.
Yeah.
My boy, when he was about 7, said, Mummy took us to see this film the other day and it had the C word in it. What? I went, oh, okay. He said, yeah, I couldn't believe it had the C word. I said, okay, just remind me, what's the C word, Kim? And he went, it's crap. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, Mummy's doing an excellent job. There we go. So, Will, did you watch the funeral yesterday?
Bits and pieces of it. Yeah,
Oh.
I saw the bit from when they drove to Windsor. Didn't see the actual first bit.
Was one of your news stories a woman from Oxford went to Windsor?
Yes.
Okay.
She camped out. It was so we've had some bits from her this morning.
Okay,
so,
good for her. Good for her.
And
Where would she? I know Windsor very, very well. My boys lived there. I lived there for a long time. Where would she have camped out in Windsor?
Near the gates, she's saying, I believe.
The gates of the castle?
Yes.
I once had, what's her name, Duchess Sophie, Edward's wife, push past me near the gates at Windsor during a Christmas celebration. She pushed past me. Fair play, she was trying to get into her house. So when you weren't watching, don't even say that. Eight of the way. Is that they speak?
Sorry?
Eight of the way. And that's
who are you trying to do?
That's that Northern Irish guy that used to do the politics years ago. Today in Northern Ireland.
Sad, pathetic, and not funny.
All right, that's racist, mate. Out of the way.
I don't know what
Get out of my way.
I hear what you're trying to say.
Get out of my way. Today in Northern Ireland. Okay, all right, everyone focus. So when you weren't watching the funeral, when I wasn't watching the funeral, I was watching Johnny Hallyday. What were you watching?
I found a new series on Sky that I quite like.
What you found?
It's called Breeders. I don't think it's actually new, but it's Martin Freeman.
Okay, Karen, tell me about it.
He's a dad who
It sounds great. So,
It was really interesting, that. I might go watch it.
you go and watch it. I used to do... Well,
I think you'd like it.
When I worked on LBC years ago, right, and when LBC was Pony, before it became the behemoth it is now, and I would do an evening show, and I remember the reporter, like, I guess it was on Saturday, Sunday nights, at the end of she didn't have much news, so she'd go, and tonight at 10 o'clock on Sky, it's the latest edition of Lost, and Jack finds a mysterious key, and we go, but we're on at 10. Why are you? So he would dump the news. She would get to that bit, and we'd press the dump button. Okay, so that was what everyone was doing. I need to speak. You guys are men, right?
Yes,
Jordan. Yeah,
you're men, right? Manly men.
You have repetitively called me a boy.
Okay, well, maybe one day you'll grow up, little baby boy. Which one is the fog lights? Because when I came in today, it was foggy. It was thick fog. And I didn't want to be the guy that didn't have the fog lights on. So,
I don't think I had mine on. Oops.
Okay, well, you broke the law. I don't like breaking the law. Okay, I'm a cool guy. So on my car, I've got the lights. I got the full beam. I love the full beam.
I like a full beam.
But then I've got 2 extra lights. Now on the dash, one of them is green, one of them is orange.
The orange one.
That's fog lights.
That's fog lights. Yeah.
I would have said orange. Yeah.
What's the green one?
That's just normal lights.
No.
See, I think it depends on the car, because green on my car is normal light.
Blue
is full beam.
No, please listen to what I'm saying, and then apologise.
Okay.
I'm not apologising.
I said I've got 2 sets of lights.
Yeah.
Including the full beam. I like the full beam, but then I've also got 2 other lights.
Yeah, but
Then I've also got 2 other. I've got 2 sets of lights. One of them is the full beam. I like the full beam, and I like Sean Bean. Don't like Mr. Bean.
Do you not like Mr. V?
No, I think he's right. Oh, it's a turkey. Oh, it's on my camera. So let's go through this again. Right. I've got 2 sets of lights.
Yeah.
One of them's the full beam. I like the full beam. But then there's 2 other lights. One of them's green, one of them's orange. So I've mentioned the actual lights.
Yeah, so
which are green.
You have your headlights.
Yeah, so those ones are green.
Headlights are green.
You've agreed with that, then?
Yes. No. But why are you doing this?
I'm so
Why-
Because you've just said that your lights are green.
Gaslighting.
I'm not gaslighting
No.
you.
Okay, so I've got 2 sets of lights. One of them's a full beam. I like the full beam, right? But then I've got 2 other lights. One of them is green, and one of them is orange. Jordan's got it.
But what do you do?
I'd say, the orange, I'd say, is your fog.
Okay, so we've got that. The orange is the fog. What are the green?
I think you've just been driving around with full beams on.
No, I haven't.
Full beam's normally blue, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are 2 sets of lights.
So
one of them is blue. It's
Like a
the full
riddle.
beam. I like the full beam. Then there are 2 other sets of lights. One of which is green,
But
one of
what's
which is
green, then?
orange. I don't know. That's what this conversation is about. Alistair. Alistair, do you drive?
Alistair's dropped off.
Yes, Alistair, do you drive?
Hello, yes.
Yes, do you drive?
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
I've got you're welcome. I've got 2 sets of lights. One of them is blue, the full beam. I like the full beam. There are 2 other sets of lights. One is orange, one is green. Which one are the fog lights?
Orange.
Then what are the other green ones?
I'd have to inspect the vehicle.
All right, you go and inspect your vehicle, and we'll come back to you after Blur.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as. John's got brewer's group, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of him. Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise.
All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their punk life. You know what I mean?
I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. I feed the pigeons, I sometimes feed the sparrows too. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being. And then I'm happy for the rest of the day, safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart devoted to it.
All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their punk life. Punk life.
It's got nothing to do with your four-sprung dirge technique, you know. And it's not about you joggers who go round, 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 round.
All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their punk life. All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their punk life.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you've got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the going is just too rough. Things you love, you lose. But you've got the love I need to see me through. You've got the love. 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 You've got the love.
Okay, someone in the YouTube is explaining the light stick. This is what you want for breakfast. This is what you want. Someone, oh, Stacey, well done. He tried to read a poem. It seems he was out of luck, because when it seemed to be going well, he blurted out the word, okay. Thank you. People are explaining this. Why do I keep... Ian, why do you keep getting the boot from so many radio stations? Well, I'm doing a phone-in on what colour lights mean what in a car. So, Martin in the YouTube chat, youtube.com/Iain Lee, if you want to watch this show. This is it, right? Green light, blue light beam. Green light with wavy lines, front fog lights. Orange light with wavy lines, rear fog lights.
Oh, I didn't know they were front fog lights.
Hang on. Whoa. 2 small green lights, side lights.
What are side lights?
Side lights?
That doesn't sound right.
What's a side light? On a car? Nah.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
I like it when I get that one bang on, and it wasn't bang on. Good morning, dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Remind me. I was about to see someone get blocked from the chat. Remind me to talk about the Stranger Things experience I went to on Friday. It was brilliant. And also, Oxford Natural History Museum on Sunday. It was brilliant. I love myself a Natural History Museum. Good morning, Alistair!
Morning, team.
Oh, okay. Do you know our names?
Ian, Joe, Jordan, William.
There we go.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
got it.
Use my full name as well.
I'd forgotten all about Joe. Alistair, what have you got for us?
Where is Joe, by the way?
It's top secret, but she has been doing some undercover reporting on what really goes on behind the scenes of a royal funeral. It's going to blow your minds.
Grand.
Can I draw a moustache? Yeah, we wait. I'm just drawing a moustache on the front page of the...
Is that
Star.
Charles or Camilla?
It's the Queen. It's the Queen. Okay, Alistair, what you got for us?
Right, I did watch the funeral.
Okay.
All of it, and it's weird because I was getting fed up with all the stuff beforehand. But I felt like there was like an energy taking me over, and I was compelled to watch it.
Okay.
A la The Exorcist. Anyway, when the funeral got to Windsor, I suddenly remembered, because I'd listened to you before,
Yeah.
you used to live in Windsor, didn't you?
That is correct, yes.
And then the next question that came to mind was, did you ever bump into the Queen or do any odd jobs for her?
Did I ever bump into the Queen? No. My kids saw her a couple of times, maybe even more than a couple of times. But just by being a good citizen, which I am, I'm probably one of the best citizens. By being a good citizen, that felt like doing odd job for her. Yeah, that felt like my work. My contribution to her royalness was being a good, decent citizen and upholding truth and justice.
Uh-huh.
You know, I saved a guy's life, right?
Say again.
You know, I saved a guy's life, right?
Yes,
Did
yes.
that for the
I
Queen.
was
Did
there.
that for-
Well,
did that
I
for the
wasn't
Queen.
there. I was listening to it.
Did that for the Queen. Yeah. Is that? Are we done? Hello.
Is he falling asleep?
Hello.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, do you know how conversations work?
Yeah, I do, but this phone is so rubbish.
Okay, thank you very much. Are you still getting the echo on the line?
It's not too bad. There's a little bit of echo, but then, as I say, this phone is crap.
Okay. It's not the phone, it's us. 01865 575 106 if you want to sit on the phone awkwardly for 3 or 4 minutes and have huge gaps in between sentences.
That I would die for. It's when you say my life is in your hands. 'Cause when you're near me, your love is all I need. Now I can't imagine, what do you want from me? It's not how it used to be. You're taking my life away, ruining everything. What do you want from me? It's not how it used to be. You're taking my life away, ruining everything. Give me something I can rely on, far away from the life that I once knew. What does it matter? That's all I have to say. And I can't imagine, what do you want from me? It's not how it used to be. You're taking my life away, ruining everything. What do you want from me? It's not how it used to be. You're taking my life away, ruining everything. Sha-la-la, la-la-la, sha-la-la, la-la-la, sha-la-la, la-la-la, sha-la-la,
Morning, dear listeners. Iain Lee's Rude. My God, it's 9. Wait, what? It's 9 o'clock? Am I sure I haven't started on the night nurse? No, that's tonight. Oh, night nurse. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. We've run the gummit. We've ran the gut. Oh, forget it. Let's get the news with Jordan in a minute. Here we go. What was that first sports story? It was about a man using his emissions to do what?
No, he was omitted from the squad.
Oh, I thought you said a man was using his emissions.
No, he was using the omission from the Euro 2020 squad.
How would one do that?
What, use your emissions? I don't know, you bottle it, you freeze it, I don't know.
Yeah,
kinds
maybe.
of stuff you can do.
No, I'm just
all right,
curious.
but I misheard, all right?
It's fine.
Do you have any stories about emissions in there?
Not today, no.
Okay, right. Jordan, have you seen... Will just made me aware of this, then my friend just texted me as well to say, have you seen mascot silence on Twitter?
No.
So during football matches, I guess they had like a minute's silence or
so
something?
there's a lot of them, obviously, this weekend just gone.
Right.
Because of the Queen.
The what?
The Queen.
What do you mean the Queen? What about the Queen?
The Queen.
What about her? Is she all right? She's fine, right? Oh my God, no. Do you heard Prince Charles had never seen Cling film before?
I did hear that. I heard what you said. It's a bit weird, though, when you think about it.
I think
what,
he's...
Cling film or Prince Charles?
Have you seen his sausage fingers? I don't want to body shame anybody, but he's got really weird sausage fingers.
Well, you didn't say that when you said I had stubby
Just
fingers.
like Will. So,
we have more in common than you'd think.
Tell us about this mascot silence Twitter feed.
It's just hilarious. So obviously all clubs have like adults that dress as different animals that represent
We know
the club.
what mascots are.
Well, people might not.
Well, who would know what a mascot
You've
is?
got to assume that people don't know.
Okay, all right.
So in the minute silence,
Jordan, do you know what a mascot is?
I do, yeah.
100% of the people in this survey know what a mascot is.
Well, this isn't a survey.
Right. Oh, okay. We'll do a survey. We'll do a survey.
Let's do a
Right.
survey then.
Okay, we'll do a survey.
Okay.
Then we'll get to the story if the survey proves you... So you're saying everyone knows what a mascot is? Everyone. That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said. I said everyone won't know what a mascot is.
Oh, well, that's correct. Right. So, thank you for
what is going on?
How have you got it that wrong?
Jordan and I started a conversation at 7, then forgot what we were talking about.
Literally a minute later.
It wasn't until 8:30 we went, oh, that's what it was. Right.
It's been a long morning.
We are still in morning. That's the thing, okay. So, we'll do a survey. We'll just take calls straight to air. 01. So I'm saying everyone knows what a mascot is, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
There we
Gotcha.
go.
You're saying they don't. 01865 575 106. We're just going to take calls straight to air for the next couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Phone up and say, yes, I know what a mascot is, or no, I don't know what a mascot is. 01865 575 106. I guarantee every caller will say they know what it is, unless...
I only need one, though. That's the thing.
No, you don't. Please let me finish my sentence. This is like I'm complaining to my energy company on the phone, and they're going, "Well, I got." This is what I say to them, please let me finish my sentence before you go back to the script. I'm not reading a script. Please let me finish. Please let me finish.
Sorry.
Everyone will phone in and say they know what a mascot is, like this caller. Good morning, caller.
Oh, he's gone, but mark the cap.
All right, hang on a minute. Good morning, caller.
Hello, yes, I know what one is.
Thank you very much indeed, right. So everyone's going to say that, which means I win. Unless they are deliberately saying no to wind me up. In which case, I still win.
But you can't determine whether they're doing that.
Please let me finish my sentence.
01865.
Go on, you know it?
Go on.
No, I was just...
I know it.
You're prompting me.
Yeah.
I don't need prompts.
to finish the sentence.
575.
Jordan's so bored, he's like, 01865. That's prompting me so I can get out of here. Right.
I don't know the number. I'm trying to call to say I know what a mascot is.
You should know the number, really.
018. Please, stop this. Do you not remember what happened this weekend? Right, here we go. Hello, caller.
Yes, I know what a mascot is because I'm an adult.
Wow.
01.
Good God.
865 575 106. Call in and say, yes, I know what a mascot is. It's as simple as that. Hello, caller.
Yes, I know what a mascot is. Hello, yes, I know what a mascot is because I have a brain.
Thank you very much indeed. All right, here we go.
I didn't think it would turn into this.
It's turned into this.
It's a witch hunt.
Well, let's see. Hang on a minute. Hello, caller.
Hello, yes, I know what a mascot is. Come on, Will.
Can we just stick to the yes or no, please? Like, stop the little comments. Like the phone in very clearly was, do you know what a mascot is? Yes or no. Not then throw a comment at Will as well.
Will, just it's tough being in your position where you're wrong. I've never actually been there, but I imagine it's a tough feeling.
Well, let's just see what happens.
Okay, well, let's just carry on waiting.
What do you mean? See what happens? It's happening. You're losing.
You've just got what
you can't say.
That may be the funniest thing I've ever. What do you mean? Let's wait and see what happens.
I need one.
Okay.
You need them all to say yes.
So, what? 100% so far. Voilà moi. Voilà moi.
I always knew the majority.
Qu'est-ce que c'est nous? Qu'est-ce que c'est non nous?
I don't speak Spanish.
Voilà moi. Qu'est-ce que c'est nous? There we go. Let me just wait. Just take the next two calls. 01865 575 106. Do you know what a mascot is? You cough into your the crook of your arm like some kid that's been at school during COVID.
My God, I can't do right for wrong this morning.
People that cough like that's just a fad. That's a fad.
Oh.
That's a fad. Here we go. Good morning, caller.
Yes, I know what a mascot is because I'm not a fool, Will.
Right, stop adding the comments. Yes or no?
This is brilliant. We will take one more call belittling Will.
I don't need the comments after.
And then we're going to play The Killers song Human by them. So this is one more call. 01865.
Can I go outside and call him?
Of course you
can't, Jordan.
You're always welcome to call in.
You're biased.
01865.
Hey, I'm neutral.
106.
No, you're not, because you knew what a mascot was.
True.
So you're not neutral.
Now you're criticising him because he's the MSM. Wow. Mainstream media. Right, here we go. One more call. Just wait for one more. God, it's nearly 9:15. We haven't played a song. Well, one more call. There we go. Oh, no. We're not taking that one. It's got the word F-bomb written as his name. Well, you're not coming on. Dear God.
To be fair, at this point, I'll take what I can get.
I tell you what, we're going to end this because...
Oh, no, it's again.
It's that guy again. Okay, we're not taking a call whose name is F-bomb. I think you might understand why.
Will's plan is to get the show taken off air that way.
All right, we're going to end it there because it's humiliating, and you're a young man, and I don't want to ruin... I mean, you've ruined your life. I've done nothing. So that means we can do the story about why we were talking about mascots.
Yeah, it's lost a bit of gravitas now.
It has, but go on, let's do the story about why we're talking about mascots.
You're going to press the button and...
You don't know that for sure. Take a gamble. Take a gamble.
So the mascot...
Yeah, I've got to press the button.
There it
Iain
is.
Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
I did my best to notice when the call came down the line, up to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart, cut the cord. Are we human, or are we dancer? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human, or are we dancer? Send my condolences to good. Give my regards to soul and romance. They always did the best they could. gotta let me know. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Or are we dancer? Are we human? Or are we dancer? Are we human? Or are we dancer?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Thursday night, everything's fine, except you've got that look in your eye when I'm telling a story and you find it boring. You're thinking of something to say, you'll go along with it, then drop it and humiliate me in front of our friends. Then I'll use that voice that you find annoying and say something like, yeah, intelligent input, darling, why don't you just have another beer then? Then you'll call me up, and everyone we're with will be embarrassed, and I won't give a My fingertips are holding onto the cracks in our foundation, and I know that I should let go, but I can't. And every time we fight, I know it's not right. Every time that you're upset and I smile, I know I should forget, but I can't. You said I must eat so many lemons, 'cause I am so bitter. I said I'd rather be with your friends, mate, 'cause they are much fitter. Yes, it was childish and you got aggressive, and I must admit that I was a bit scared, but it gives me thrills to wind you up. My fingertips are holding onto the cracks in our foundation, and I know that I should let go, but I can't. And every time we fight, I know it's not right. Every time that you're upset and I smile, I know I should forget, but I can't. Well, I'll leave you there till the morning, and I purposely won't turn the heating on. And dear God, I hope I'm not stuck with this one. My fingertips are holding onto the cracks in our foundation, and I know that I should let go, but I can't. And every time we fight, I know it's not right. Every time that you're upset and I smile, I know I should forget, but I can't. And every time we fight, I know it's not right. Every time that you're upset and I smile, I know I should forget, but I can't. And every time we fight, I know it's not right. Every time that you're upset and I smile, I know I should forget, but I can't.
Dear old Kate Nash. It's a shame what happened to Kate Nash, isn't it?
What happened to Kate Nash?
She slid into obscurity. I like her. Well, that's me being harsh. I don't know, where is Kate Nash now? Because I like Kate Nash. That was a joke. That was a mean joke. I'll take that joke back immediately. That was one of them, whoa! That's what we want. I'm so hungry.
I know I'm hungry as well.
I'm not... Oh, I've got money to stop at the wagon. There's a wagon, and on the way home. But he takes a long time to cook.
So does the one up the road.
That's the thing. These wagons. So tell me about air fryers, Will. What do you know about air fryers?
I've got an air fryer.
Talk to me about it.
An air fryer is. Don't worry.
Because I keep thinking maybe I should get an air fryer. But
I would recommend it.
Well, will it end up in the same way as the bread maker ended up? In the cupboard, and the deep fat fryer in the bin?
It's somewhere between, like, the bread maker and a toasty maker.
So it won't get used?
It does get used, but you have to think, oh, I'll use it. It's
what
not
can I put in it? Can I put a steak in it?
I wouldn't, but you can.
Okay.
But frozen food, do you eat any frozen food? Like chips?
Yeah, chips? I do eat frozen chips.
Yeah, stick them in.
You can cook chips?
Oh, really well.
Okay.
Yeah, they come out really nicely. Chicken.
How long? Because in the oven it takes 26 minutes, but you got to heat the oven up and it takes 20 minutes.
See, this is the beauty
Go
of air
for it,
fryer.
buddy.
It's about 10-15.
Whoa.
Seriously, yeah. You could make, like, fried chicken in it.
Fried chicken!
Without a deep fat fryer. And it's healthier, apparently. So, yeah, I would highly recommend an air fryer.
Okay, can I borrow yours? Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Tell me about these mascots, now that we know everyone knows what a mascot is. What is this Twitter feed of which you speak?
It's just hilarious because it's mascots, obviously trying to obey a minute silence, but they naturally have very happy faces and they're stupid animals.
So pictures of mascots during the minute silence.
Yeah. Bowing their heads.
So the one I've got here is Cyril the Swan. So it's a guy dressed as a swan, and the swan's neck, as we know, is very tall.
There's one of a giraffe as well.
So he's bowing down, and it looks like that.
Yeah.
Why? Surely the thing would be, right? The thing would be, Jordan, you're welcome to join in. I'm not a football person, but I'm aware of these mascots. The thing would be either you don't have the mascot out for the minute silence, or you take the head off and have it under your arm. But they never take the heads off, do they?
I think they're meant to. It's meant to be like a real anonymity.
Oh, what? Because it's what they like criminals under there.
I don't think they're criminals, but I think
they're perverts.
Keeps the magic there for the kids.
Okay, all right. So okay. Well, in that case, don't bring them out. Don't come out. Don't. If you're a mascot. Who's this guy with the stars?
Oh, that's Partick Thistle's mascot.
Oh, is that a thistle?
Yeah, apparently,
thistles are green.
But they play in yellow and red.
Who's the sad? Hang on, leopard. Leopard never changes its spots. Who's the sad tiger?
That's Truro City's mascot.
I don't know the difference between a leopard and a tiger. I know a leopard never changes its spots. So if I see one of those animals, I have to go. Leopard never changes its lines. It's a tiger.
Yeah, I struggle to know the difference between a leopard and a cheetah because they're both spotted. I'm like, wait, which one's which?
Chetters on. No,
sorry,
cheetahs.
Chetters. Chetters.
Yes, how you pronounce it? Chetters.
Did you say chetters?
Common misconception.
Do you mean checkers?
No. Do you mean cheggers?
But cheetahs.
Do you mean Keith Chegwin?
Do you mean cheddars? The cheese.
Cheetahs are.
Do you mean cheddars? Cheddar biscuits?
Are they?
I thought they were.
I thought cheetahs were. I didn't think cheetahs were spotted. Not a dull conversation.
I thought they were black.
That's panthers.
Okay. Hyenas? They're spotted.
They're like furry though. Like hairy.
So let's just go through it. A leopard never changes its spots. A tiger has stripes.
Stripy tiger.
A cheetah is
really fast.
Yeah, really quick.
No, but what does it look like?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What's the furry one?
A hyena.
Okay.
Cheetah. Let's Google it. Oh, cheetahs does have spots. That is
right.
confusing.
Okay. That completely ruins everything that we've ever spoken about. And I'm sorry, that was the dullest bit of radio, and also pointless as it's 0 point. We thought we were getting somewhere. It didn't get us anywhere. Cancel the show. Bring back Trev. He does it properly, etc.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
Right. I feel we should have something important to say here, and I don't. So here's what happened. So at the weekend, I did things. I went places.
Nice.
We'll talk about the Stranger Things thing tomorrow, right? But I went to Oxford's Natural History Museum.
Local.
You been there, Jordan?
I haven't yet, no.
You been there, Will?
Can't say I have.
Scumbags is what you are. Go and support it.
Okay.
There we go, that's that sorted.
It's
free. It is free, yeah. I donated.
So how would I support it?
You can donate £5 when you go in. Just your presence there keeps it active. But you can donate money on the door, as I did. It was great, man. Let me see what they had there. Dinosaurs.
Really? Dinosaurs?
A giant crab.
I didn't know Oxford had dinosaurs.
But then you go into that museum, right? Then at the door at the back, there's another museum, right? And it's separate. But it's like the kind of museum like your mad nana would have, where there's too much stuff in there. Honestly, the cases are full. There's so much stuff in there. My son got very excited because he could Bluetooth to the TV that was in there. He started showing some Dharma, and I went, "You got to stop doing that." But so there's the case. If anyone local listens, there's a dumb question. If anyone local listens, what is the museum at the back of the Oxford Natural History Museum? Because the cases would have like 100 things in, but then underneath the cases there would be 10 drawers, and you could pull out the drawers, and they would have like 100 things in. It was nuts. There were lots of like statues, dollies, and puppets with genitals. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots with the boobies and the doo-doos and the wang-wangs. Everything was there.
Just to double check, you just deliberated for a good few seconds then to say genitals, boobies, doo-doos and the wang-wangs.
You should have heard what was floating around in my head.
I just can't believe you deliberated to come to that conclusion.
You should have seen what was floating around in there. I can't say that. Can't say that. Wang-wangs. It is. It's like entering the mind. Going in is so good, right? And I'm not in. This is such a great place. I don't know what it's called. Can you Google what is the museum at the back of Oxford's Natural History Museum? Because I thoroughly recommend it. Right. But it is like entering the mind of a serial killer. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. If you've ever been there, 01865 575 106. If you've never been there, I thoroughly recommend it, and I love it. Will's just typing in now.
Was this trip to the museum before or after your visit to the buffet? Was this before?
This was before. Oh, this is before the buffet.
Oh.
This is before the Cosmo buffet, where on the form filling in, I'd said it was my birthday. And do you know what they did for my birthday?
No, what did they do?
Absolutely nothing. Never mentioned it. Never mentioned it at all.
That's sad.
But man, around the world buffet. Oh, I wish you could buy a pass and it would last all week, because I would go there straight away. And Will, the museum at the back of the Natural History Museum is called
Anticlimactic.
Oh my God.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Shoot it far. I'm your main target. Come and help me ignite. Love struggle holding you tight. Hold me tight, dog. Make me explode. Although you know the route to go to sex me slow. And yes, I must react to claims of those who say that you are not all that. Sex bomb, sex bomb. You're my sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Sex bomb, yeah. You're my sex bomb, and baby, you can turn me on. Turn me on, dog. Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb, and baby, you can turn me on. Upside down and inside out. You can make me feel the real deal. And I can give it to you anytime because you're mine. Sax bomb. Yes, you are. You say that you are not all that. Oh, baby. Sax bomb, you're my sax bomb. And you can give it to me when I need to come along. Sax bomb, you're my sax bomb. And baby, you can turn me on. Sax bomb, you're my sax bomb. And you can give it to me when I need to come along. Sax bomb, you're my sax bomb. And baby, you can turn me on. And baby, you can turn me on. Baby, you can turn me on. And baby, you can turn me on. Baby, you can turn me on. Yeah, baby, you can turn me on.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Oh yeah, she was taking me over. And oh yeah, it was the start of the summer.
my God, we've just heard the most amazing thing ever. Even more amazing than Ash, right? Fall down, oh, da, 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 da. We have heard, honestly, we're all sat out in the chill out, sorry, we're all sat in the office. Me, Will, Jordan, and then Jordan starts playing this noise. I'm thinking, why is he playing video games, man? That's disrespectful to the Jack audience, who are generally quite disrespectful to me, but that's by the by. And he's playing this noise, and we went, where's that noise? He went, oh, well, Jordan, I'm sorry, Ash, you have to go. What was the noise?
Okay, so new craters have been discovered on Mars after scientists were able to track shock waves caused by space rock. NASA's Robotic Insight lander captured the vibrations and sounds of 4 meteoroids striking the planet's surface.
Don't play it yet, but carry on. What you're saying?
So here's the noise from one of them, which has been distorted by Mars's strange atmosphere.
Don't play it yet, because this is going to be the thing. Everyone, you want that moment in radio when you're working in radio. You want that moment where people park, but they stay in their car because they want to hear what's coming up next. That's that moment. You want that moment when people go, hey, quick, come over here, they're going to play it. So we'll play the noise after the travel. See, I'm a little teaser. Learned that from James O'Brien. We play the noise. But so it's what is it? Is it the noise of something hitting Mars, or is it the noise of a crater?
It's the sound of 4 meteoroids striking the planet's surface, and a satellite orbiting Mars has confirmed the location of the space rock as far as 180 miles away from the lander.
You are going to hear, after the travel, the sound of meteors or meteorites?
4 meteoroids.
Meteoroids. Now I'm confused. So meteorites are bits of meteors. I don't know what meteoroids are. However,
it's made me hungry.
Yeah, I really fancy a Subway. Anyway, the meatballs.
The big meat. Oh, marinara.
Oh man,
don't even go there.
Which bread do you go for?
Hearty Italian always.
Tiger.
You go for Tiger, do you?
What bread do you go for at Subway's?
I don't really have Subways very often.
If you were going to have a Subway.
I haven't had one in about 5 years, so I don't know what bread options there.
Well, that's killed that, hasn't it?
After the travel, go and grab yourself a big foot-long sandwich or whatever. I don't mind. I'm an adult.
There are other sandwiches available.
But they're not as good, though, right?
Good God. What has this morning turned into?
It's turned into an Ofcom complaint that's been upheld. There are other sandwiches available. Of course there are. Go and get Mama's. Go and get Mama's sandwiches.
Support your local.
They've opened a Popeyes in Oxford.
Mama's or what are these? I've never heard of these.
Okay, all right. Well, you've never seen an American movie then. Right. After the travel that no one cares about, we're going to hear meteoroids hitting Mars. That's what it's going to be. You're going to get excited.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM.
We haven't got time for any of that nonsense. You are about to hear history in the making, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Boys and girls should actually be at school, so you shouldn't be listening to this at all. Although, if you've bunked off school, well done, because you're going to learn more in the next 30 seconds than the mainstream schools, the what do they call it? What's the thing? The criteria, the curriculum, the mainstream curriculum is going to teach you. It's going to teach you what they want you to know. That's what they're going to do.
They're going to brain teach what the man wants you to know.
They're going to teach you what the man wants you to know. All of that. Each word is in inverted commas there. You do the math. Right. So, Jordan, this is just come through.
Yep.
And it's the sound of meteoroids hitting Mars.
4 meteoroids striking the planet's surface of Mars, and a satellite orbiting the red planet confirmed the location of the space rock as far as 180 miles from the Mars lander at NASA.
This is it. What?
That was my feet on the chair as I moved.
Or it was a squeaker. I don't know. We'll ignore that today, because this is it. This is important. This is what it's all been coming towards. This is what we want, okay? The sound of meteoroids hitting Mars. You ready, Will?
I was born ready.
You ready, listener? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, Jordan, let's hear it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's incredible! Play again, play again, play again. It's the coolest noise.
I've got two things.
Yes, Will.
About it.
Please don't ruin this moment for me. Again, okay. Don't make jokes about going for a curry and the after effects or any of that, please. This is important.
In that case, I have zero things to say.
Well, you're going to diss this?
No, the first one of the things was about poo. So I'll leave that one.
Okay, please do.
The other one, you said meteoroids.
Meteoroids.
What's the difference between a meteor and a meteoroid?
Well, meteor is the main thing, right? So meteorite's a bit that come off a meteor.
But what's a meteoroid?
We're just getting there. I'm just filling time until I can make something up. Jeez, give me a break, dude. Meteoroids are the bits that come off meteorites. Okay, happy with that? Good. Let's have it one more time, and then we're going to go into a very spooky, spacey song. So this will fit nicely. You play that, and I'll go into the song. Away you go. Hit it again. This is the best day of my life ever.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.